Alright guys, what's going on? Sorry for the delay. Internet cut in and out there for a little while, but we're here. We are here. How's everybody's weekend? Good afternoon. Alright, on the table there. 2023 Bowman Chrome Sapphire Baseball. I have not had this product in stock. First look. New Sapphire Baseball. We can do this a couple different ways. If you guys want to do this as some sort of a team draft, we can do that. If you guys want to do this divisional, a couple boxes at a time, we can do that as well. If anybody's interested in individual boxes, they are $3.20 a piece. $3.20 a piece if we do this as individual boxes. Again, we got one 10-box case sitting here. That is what is front and center. Releases for this week. Here's what we're looking at. We've got 1-in-1 basketball. That is on Wednesday. Topps Inception Baseball also Wednesday. There's SP Game Use Hockey Wednesday. Probably will not have that one. Top Star Wars Masterwork is on Friday. And then there's a TriStar Hidden Autograph basketball product that comes out on Friday as well. So we got some interesting things coming out here. We've done pretty decent amount of Star Wars Masterworks in the past. If anybody is interested in that one, please let me know. That is a 2022 product. I guess it's just late coming out. But those are 8-box cases. They're $24.50 for an 8-box case. All right, I am continuously checking the website to see what pops up here. We've got more holiday specials. So if anything pops up that I think is of interest, I will be sure to pick those up. The list below should be accurate and up to date. So if you see anything that you like, let me know. I do have a brand new case of Definitive Baseball sitting here. We've done a couple of those the past about week and a half, and they've been pretty daggone good. I've been impressed with what I have seen from Definitive Baseball. Everything has been taken to the warehouse and is shipped, so we are all caught up on that front. Again, taking requests. If anybody sees anything that they would like, let me know. Again, $3.20 on Bowman Chrome Sapphire. 10-box case out there on the table. I've not seen any of this stuff open yet. All right, here is a Sapphire break if you guys want to try that. See, we can just go ahead and do this at 2 boxes at a time. I think that would be a good way to rip this. I'm going to do this at Random Division, new case, option to run it back, 110. If there's interest here, all cards will ship. Go. 6 spots. We will randomize which boxes we use. Option to run it back if you guys would like. Bobby is texting me. He might be taking some Sapphire here in a second. Anything interesting happened this weekend? I'm dealing with some sick kids here. Not great. Not great. Anything interesting or fun happen? Any big pulls this weekend? Anybody go to any card shows? Watched Tua and Tyreek absolutely destroy the Commanders. That was not fun. What are your guys' takes on the college football playoff? Did the committee get it right? Did they select the 4 best teams, or do some teams have some arguments? I think it basically just states the fact that they should have gone to a multi-team playoff a lot earlier. Hook 'em. There's Paul. What's up, man? I know you're excited. I know you're excited. Hook 'em. I'm fully expecting a Texas versus Alabama final, by the way. I'm going to say it's going to be Texas versus Alabama in the final. Arch Manning comes in the 4th quarter, leads a comeback. Man, wouldn't that be crazy? Yeah, definitely going to be a shootout. Might be one of those ones who has the ball last is going to win, right? Yeah, this would have been the perfect year, though, to have 16 teams or 8 teams or whatever it is. I mean, you could do it with 8 teams. Would have been the perfect year to do that. Then you could have gotten Ohio State in. You could have gotten Florida State in. Say what you want, even after the injury, but probably deserved to have a shot, I would say. Body of work over the calendar year. Georgia, I mean, lose 1 game by 3 points. 1 game in 30 games. I mean... Oh, yeah, I mean, they definitely wanted to play Florida State. There's no doubt about that. Michigan wanted Florida State. Tell you what, that Alabama team's going to have a chip on their shoulder, too. Just proves that college football, the whole national championship playoff model has just been broken for so long. It needs to be revamped. Definitely needs to be revamped. Again, if anybody would like any box of anything, let me know. I do have, again, brand new case of definitive here. I could crack open. I've got brand new case of 22-23 UEFA Champions League Sapphire Soccer. We ripped some of that last week. It was excellent. So plenty of options here. I've got some new cases of stuff we can rip into. Let's get something going, guys. Let's get something going here. Definitely have something stuck in the mouse. That's not excellent. Something stuck in the mouse here. There we go. We're back. If you were to rank, this is a question for anybody. If you were to rank college football top 4 teams, who would they be, and what would be your order? Let's not go off of conference championships, anything like that. Let's just go off of feel for who the 4 best college football teams right now are. Who would your selections be for the playoff? In what order? How about the Eagles getting demolished? Getting demolished at home against the Niners. Niners with a big statement. Purdy now apparently is the front runner for MVP, and the Niners are the Super Bowl favorites right now. Monster statement. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to justify leaving Georgia out when they've lost one game by 3 points on a neutral site. Granted, it was on the biggest stage outside of a national championship game, but it's kind of tough to not let them have an opportunity to win a 3rd national championship in a row. I guess I look at who had the best win this year. The best win this year would be Alabama, beating Georgia. After that, the best win, I'd probably combo them together. I would say the best wins would be Washington probably beating Oregon twice. I mean, Oregon's good. Let's be honest. You guys can say what you want to say about Penn State. We got some Penn State fans in here, but Penn State is not a juggernaut in college football. They haven't been in quite some time. Again, not hating on the Big Ten or Penn State, but that is not really that quality of a win. So I'm not going to count that. I'm not going to count that against a. I'm comparing it to like a monster SEC win or Oregon twice, which leaves Michigan. Obviously, their big win is at home against Ohio State. So Texas's biggest win, obviously, is going to Tuscaloosa, beating Alabama. And the only loss that they had was obviously Red River Shootout against Oklahoma. So, that being said, the best wins, I would say, would be Alabama beating Georgia, Texas beating Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Those are probably the 2 best wins. And then after that, Ohio State getting beat. Again, that was at home to Michigan. Pretty solid win. But I think I think Washington beating Oregon twice is more impressive than the Ohio State win. I have a feeling that Michigan is going to be in for a rude awakening against Alabama. They obviously did not want to play them. Yeah, who was Florida State's biggest win? 3-loss LSU. And after that, I think it's pretty significant drop off. Florida State's biggest wins. I mean, they barely get by Boston College. I mean, it's really, the ACC is just so down. Clemson wasn't ranked when they played them. They beat them in overtime. I mean, they beat Louisville by 10. Louisville's pretty overrated. So, yep. I don't know. I think the only gripe you could have is that Georgia probably deserved a chance. And Georgia's probably, if you put Georgia and Alabama on a field, it's probably going to be pretty split evenly. Honestly, Georgia might win 6 out of those 10 games. I really thought we were going to see a three-peat. I really did. I didn't think that... I didn't think there would be any way that Georgia would not be into the playoff. Going from 1 to 6 is pretty drastic. Oh, a 3-point loss. That's pretty drastic. What would have been really interesting would have been if... What would have happened if Washington had lost? Would Oregon have gotten a nod as a 1-loss, or would they have gone to Georgia? Because I think Florida State probably still would have been out. Oregon wins, does Oregon then get overlooked for Georgia? Probably not, right? Oregon probably still would get in. Because they would have avenged the 1 loss that they actually had. All in all, it basically just goes down to the fact that it needs to change. Needs to change. We need at least 8 teams in there. Then there would have been no complaining. All right, guys. Again, happy Monday. If anybody would like anything, let me know. Again, I was kind of excited to get the Bowman Chrome Sapphire. I wasn't able to get it last week, but got some in. Grabbed a case. Again, the stuff has looked pretty colorful from what I've seen online. Lots of big names popping out of this stuff. And they're $320 per box. Anybody wants to try any personals? We opened up a case of 22-23 Bowman Chrome University basketball on Friday of last week. I only did 1 box from it. We have not seen any Wemby pop out of that yet. Do not have any Chrome update or Logofractor. No, do not. I think I've got some regular Topps Chrome sitting here, but no update. Haven't really had too many people ask for that, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, but if you see anything on the website that you'd like me to pick up for later this week, just tell me. I'll happily grab it and bring it back. Pulled and sold a big Arch Manning card. I didn't think Arch Manning had cards out. I thought he had just the of the ones you could order online. I didn't think he had anything you could pull out of packs. What is the card you pulled? Is it the Prism throwbacks, maybe? I guess he had some stuff in the National VIP packs. Oh, he does have stuff in Immaculate Collegiate. Immaculate Collegiate actually has a National Treasures Collegiate too. He's got a like optic hollow autograph. That's interesting. Nice. Yeah, I've not ripped any of that stuff. Nobody has had any interest in doing that collegiate stuff, which is kind of shocking because I'm looking at some Arch Manning stuff right now. It looks pretty sweet. I've got an Immaculate Collegiate case sitting here. It's going to be interesting to see what he does because Quinn Ewers said he's coming back next year. Are we going to be seeing a transfer portal? Immaculate Collegiate football as of right now, those have come way down. Those are at $400 a box, $2,000 a case. Anybody want to do anything with that? This has been sitting here for quite some time. We could do a serial number break on that, $199.95, full case. I'll random off any redemptions. Be kind of fun. Let me line that. So as cheap as this stuff has been, $199.95, 10 spots, left side serial number, full case. With obviously any redemptions being randomed off. Tell you something that's a crazy cheap break. If you guys like soccer, 22-23 Topps Finest Bundesliga 8-box case, $300 on the website right now. That's an incredible deal. Again, 22-23 Bowman Chrome U basketball. There's one box gone from a case. No Wemby's yet out of that. Opened that one on Friday last week. Hey, Ryan, how are you, man? Ryan, Philly got smacked down last night, man. Did not see that one coming. No, I really can't say much because the Commanders got absolutely obliterated. I do not have any Chrome football, no. Do not. I can pick some up for later this week. I do not have any Chrome football, though. I'm very intrigued about the Immaculate Collegiate Football case. That would be a really fun break if we can get that thing filled. Again, if anybody wants to do it, $199.95, 10 spots. Again, full case 2023 Immaculate Collegiate Football. Left side serial number. Yeah, it's anytime you can open up any hobby boxes for $100 or less is pretty solid. San Fran is definitely going to be hard to beat, Junior, no doubt. How you doing, buddy? They're going to be hard to beat. Is there anyone in what? The Immaculate Collegiate? We were just talking Arch Manning has autographs in there. Got jumbo memorabilia piece. I was looking online at some of this stuff. Do not have any Ginter cases either, no. I'm out of Ginter. Yeah, Richardson's in there. Obviously got Hall of Fame stuff, vet stuff. Kind of surprised nobody wants to do any 2022 football. We've got a decent amount of 2022 here if you guys want to go Brock Purdy hunting. All right, let me pull up a little checklist here and we'll take a look at the EMAC Collegiate. All right, so this says, as they've done in the past years, there are randomly inserted cards from other Immaculate Collegiate products from past years in this. So you got stuff from 2015 actually in this, which is very weird. Troy Polamalu's in that one. Saquon Barkley from 2019. Let's see here. Randy Moss. Signature moves in this. Let's give you guys some of these veteran type names. Let's see signature moves. I mean, Caleb Williams is in this. Quinn Ewers, Arch Manning. Be looking for some NIL guys. See, dual autographs. Breeze and Greasy. Purdue, Boilermakers dual. That's kind of a cool piece there. The Watt brothers have dual autograph in this. Let's see. Bijan Robinson and Ricky Williams. Dang. That's a pretty nice one right there, Paul. I'd like to pull that one. Ronnie Lott and Troy Polamalu duel, USC. That's awesome. Archie Manning and Eli Manning duel. Barry Sanders, Thurman Thomas duel. That'd be amazing. Warren Sapp and Ray Lewis. Miami Hurricanes. Ty Law and Charles Woodson duel. Terrell Davis, Herschel Walker. Carr brothers have a dual autograph. There's some intriguing pieces in this. College great signatures. See what else we got. Adrian Peterson. RG3, baby. Johnny Football. Let's go. Revis Island. Jake the Snake Plummer. Reggie Wayne. Chris Carter. Doug Flutie. James Harrison. As a Kent State Golden Flash. Joe Namath. There's another Texas Longhorn, Justin Tucker. I saw Justin Tucker's career field goal percentage record got overtaken by the kicker on the Falcons. And there's some decent veterans in this for sure. Michael Vick, Virginia Tech Hokies. Timmy Tebow, Vince Young. The Bus, Mr. Bettis, LaDainian Tomlinson. Actually, quite a few Caleb Williams autographs in this stuff from different sets. I don't know, guys. You tell me. You guys tell me. We got plenty of stuff here. We got some options. Again, I think the price is pretty daggone good. This has come down significantly. This is about at 2/3 of the price it was when it came out. I'd say it was right around like $3,000 a case. And everything was taken to the warehouse. Everything has shipped. So we're back on track. Again, here was the Bowman Chrome Sapphire. If you guys want to do that as a 2-box random divisional. Again, brand new case out there on the table. I'll be right back. If you guys need anything, let me know. Hey, baby. You okay? right, guys. Let's get something rocking and rolling here. Who wants to start us off? Who wants to start us off with a little personal box? Get us rolling. Again, I can tell you guys. Let's pull up the calendar right now. The last day of Blowout TV for this calendar year is probably going to be my guess is going to be the 21st, which is a Thursday. 21st is probably going to be the last day of Blowout TV for the calendar year. I will then probably be taking everything to the warehouse on Friday to ship. And then, obviously, we've got Christmas is on a Monday. I will be gone that entire next week. So, just for a point of reference, take a look at the calendar here. See if there's anything else that is coming out between now and then that is of interest. Let's see. Flawless Collegiate Football, Prism Football 2020. It's the 20th. Be a good one to go out on. Bowman Draft Baseball is the 12th. Anybody participate in Houdini's 10-case Bowman Draft break he's doing on the forum? I think it says an auction-style break. It's usually pretty popular, though. Seems as though we got a case of the Mondays. Guys, if you're making a bet right now, who are your two teams to face off in the Super Bowl? They are who? Go. Two teams in the Super Bowl. Well, that's the national championship, but UW and Alabama. Who's gonna represent the AFC? Who's gonna represent the NFC? UW Alabama would be very interesting. I just have a feeling it's gonna be Texas Alabama. That's the only game I care about. I understand. As of right now, the AFC is gonna roll through Miami. Miami is awfully, awfully dangerous. Ravens-Niners rematch. That'd be a pretty good Super Bowl. I'd like to watch that. I'd definitely watch that. I'd like to watch a Niners versus Dolphins Super Bowl, too. I think that would be excellent. That'd be a rematch from the 80s. Like 84-ish? Is that Marino's rookie year that they went to the Super Bowl? It's been a long time since the Miami Dolphins were in the big game. All right, so no takers on the EMAC, no takers on the Sapphire. Okay. But you want to do some of the definitive baseball? We've been pretty hot with that. We've pulled a lot of nice pieces. Definitive baseball. Done like 4 or 5 cases since release. It's been excellent. anybody want to do EMAC as just a single box? We'll go the cheaper version or route on this. You guys got to give me something, man. Give me something. Give me some feedback. What do you guys want to try to do? If it's nothing, go ahead and say nothing. That's fine. At least it's some sort of feedback. The silence is killing me. Let's throw out some options here. Silence is no bueno. Something's been sitting here. Something's been sitting here. Marinating. So if you guys want to go Tua hunting, Jalen Hurts hunting, stuff like that, I've got some 2020 football, some Brandon boxes sitting here, certified first off the line. I've got Chronicles, and I've got Contenders sitting here. NT basketball. That's been marinating. I'm waiting for this thing to go under 12,000 a case. It's just barely under it right now. 19, it's at 11,999.95. NT basketball now. I thought it was going to get down to about 11.5. Keep watching that one. Anybody go to the Philly show this past weekend? Apparently, there was a pretty good show up there in that area. I think the Chiefs dropped all the way down to the 4 seed right now, didn't they? Chiefs down to the 4 seed as it sits. That's pretty wild. All I know is there's a lot of difference between the top echelon teams this year and the very, very bad teams this year. Would you guys take 3 teams? If you could take 3 teams, you can choose whoever you want. Would you take 3 teams and say one of these 3 teams is going to win the Super Bowl versus the field? Would you take that bet right now? No, definitely not the same team without wide receivers. I mean, they desperately miss Tyreek Hill, and I don't think Kelsey's healthy. Doesn't seem to be the same explosiveness in Travis Kelce. I mean, what are the Steelers going to do? No Pickett? Mitch Trubisky. Trubisky getting in there. Just bad quarterback play. You've got 4 or 5 guys that are really, really good, and everybody else is just meh. They're just there. That's the way the NFL is these days. Would have ever thought Bill Belichick, I think he just set the record for the most losses all time, didn't he? Set some record. But man, Bill Belichick, not a good year. Not a good year for Bill. Guys, do we have any requests? I'm not really seeing too much interest in the stuff I put out there, unfortunately. Still got a couple boxes of Decadence sitting here. Opened 1 box last week. Just 2 boxes from that case. Should be some sort of a quad autograph or better out of the case still. Actually, you know what? I'm going to message Eric S. right now because he was asking about the Sapphire. So you still have that Leaf Exotic Multi-Sport Rookies case. We did not see any of that opened up. Those are $168 per box on that. Man. I don't know, guys. Yeah, this seems to be a case of the Mondays right now. It's okay, though. It's all good. I'd love to open something. If you guys want to purchase anything, let me know. Again, if there's any suggestions, thoughts about stuff you think might be of interest, group break wise, share with the group. This is a sharing space. No judgments. Let's see, certified first off the line football boxes still the same at $460. Wait for Sapphire Chrome, so $350. Taylor Swift sabotaging the Chiefs. This is payback, or because she is an Eagles fan. This is payback. She can get back at the Chiefs for beating the Eagles last year. I like it. I like the conspiracy theory. It's fantastic. Set him up for some crazy diss track like 18 months from now. That's thinking outside the box. I like that. Here's a question. I'm gonna give you guys teams right now. You tell me what they are going to do. Tell me what you think they are gonna do with picks in the NFL draft. All right. The Panthers, right now, I'd be picking number 1 overall. Their number 1 overall pick is going to the Chicago Bears. Are the Chicago Bears taking a quarterback with the number 1 overall pick? Yes or no? Or do they roll with Justin Fields and put some talent around him? Whether it be offensive line, whether it be Marvin Harrison Jr., or do they trade back and try to accumulate some more picks? Chicago Bears, do they go quarterback? Number 2, you'd be looking at the Patriots right now. I think the Patriots have to go quarterback. They probably don't want to, but they probably have to. Cardinals. I mean, the Cardinals have to go quarterback. And then it gets very interesting with the Commanders. Do they just cut ties with Sam Howell and say, you know what? You had a year to prove something. You played terrible. Showed flash at times, but overall you played terrible. Let's see. If you're the Bears, do you take a QB at 1 overall as it would sit right now? Yes or no? Or again, do you roll the dice with Justin Fields and see what you can do when you put some help around him? I think Cardinals, Patriots desperately need a quarterback. They desperately need a lot of things, but they are in shambles. There's a lot of bad quarterback play. Saints quarterback play is bad. Tell you what, Jordan Love's been playing pretty good recently. Got the Packers back as if the season ended right now. They would actually sneak into the playoffs. We had 3 teams from the North get in. I think the Vikings are in trouble, though. I think the Rams are eventually going to overtake them. The Rams or the Seahawks. Vikings, I think, are in trouble. Who knows who's going to win the NFC South? 6-6 leading right now. One thing we know is it will not be the Panthers. The Panthers will not be winning the South. The battle of mediocrity. Steelers are in big trouble too. Buffalo's sitting there 6-6. Nobody wants to play Buffalo in the playoffs, so they sneak in. Nobody wants to play Buffalo in the playoffs. I can promise you that. That's the one team in the AFC, if they get in, those teams that are going to be hosting them are going to be like, whoa. We're going to be in a dogfight. As we're sitting right now, they just snuck in. The Ravens would get them. I don't like that matchup. The Ravens would have problems. Guys, do we have any requests? I've been jabbering about football. Tiger came back, finished third to last, but he finished 4 rounds of golf. That was promising. Hit some good shots, hit some bad shots. Sky Scheffler, surprise, surprise, world number 1, gets it done. That's what he does. Closes. Ball striking machine. Crazy good. That guy is crazy good. Well, guys. Fortunately, I'm not seeing too much interest in anything today. That's okay, though. Is there anything that you guys would like me to pick up that is currently offered on the website that I do not have? It's a great question. Gotta rely on you guys to tell me stuff to get. I thought Sapphire would be pretty popular. It typically is. Alright, guys. Well, guess what? We might try to jump on and do some stuff later tonight. See if we get a different crowd in here, or just get something else going a little later. Guys, do you have any requests at all? If not, I'm gonna stop bothering you, because this is depressing. Last call. Alright, guys. Well, if you need anything or get the urge to open something later on, just shoot me a message and I'll happily jump back on. But might try to get back on tonight, do some stuff during Monday Night Football. We will see. But enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and hopefully you have some better luck